Millions of people around the world have now been vaccinated against COVID-19. But can we keep up with the evolving virus? And will we have to vaccinate the population for years to come?
Breaking news this hour regarding the new COVID variant.
This new variant.
A big part of what the future looks like will be determined by the variants of the virus. There are thousands of them circulating. That's not unusual. Viruses constantly make new copies of themselves, some of which will have small mutations or changes to their genetic blueprint. A few are significant, making the virus more infectious or harmful, or helping it to evade antibodies. And that has raised concerns about the effectiveness of vaccines. The jabs that were designed for the original virus can also give protection against new variants, but not always as much. The virus will keep mutating and evolving, and vaccines might need to be updated, but experts say that can be done pretty quickly.
I think we're going to have to get used to the idea of vaccinating and then revaccinating in the autumn as we come to face these new variants.
It could be that everyone will need boosters to make sure the population stays protected as the virus changes. And the more variants we see, the more likely it is that we'll need annual jabs. We do that already for the flu bug as it mutates every year.
If we hoard vaccines and if we're not sharing, it keeps the pandemic burning.
The pandemic will not be over until the whole world's population is protected. But many poorer countries haven't even started immunisation programs yet. They don't have the money to strike their own vaccine deals and don't have the infrastructure to manufacture their own jabs. The vast majority of low-income countries will also need vaccines that don't need extremely cold storage, so not all of the vaccines will be suitable. But an initiative called COVAX, supported by the World Health Organization, is aiming to provide developing countries with enough jabs for at least 20% of their populations. The big challenge is going to be making enough vaccine for the world. That could mean 15 billion doses to start with, and with a limited number of suitable manufacturing sites, it's likely to take several years. Then there's all the booster shots on top of that. Science has brought us a range of vaccines in astonishingly quick time, but the logistics of making and distributing them at scale still hasn't been cracked. We need to get more vaccine into the arms of people because without doubt, it is the exit strategy to the pandemic.